So Homo sapiens and Marbites, this is the prosthetics part of the makeup look that I'm doing for my mermaid look. And first we're going to outline our leg, or wherever you're going to place your mermaid scales underneath your skin look. And we're going to place spirit gum over the perimeter and inside of the spirit gum, and I'm going to say I'm putting loads and loads of spirit gum on. Please, you do not need this much. I know it looks like honey, but I want to make sure that my prosthetic is not moving anywhere. So now that I've dried my leg with a blow dryer, I'm going to place my prosthetic on, and I'm going to place it down firmly. I'm going to try and get out as much as all the air bubbles that are there. That doesn't even make any sense, but I'm going to try and get out all the air bubbles that I can as possible. But because of the amount of spirit gum that I put on, it ain't moving anywhere. Moving on to the raised skin edges, I'm using cotton wool mixed with some liquid latex, and I am blending that in around my scales, and I'm going to blend that into my leg as well. I'm going to blend it into my leg, not too far out, because I don't want that look to look degraded afterwards, and I'm just going to continue doing that all around my leg until it looks as one piece. You don't have to use cotton wool. You can use toilet tissue, or you can use newspaper, or any sort of thin paper, or you can use third degree. It all matters on what you feel comfortable and your technique and where you are at in this whole makeup industry. So as you can see here, I'm now placing foundation all over my leg. I'm putting it on the white bits of the prosthetic that I'm making, and I'm blending that out. Now the foundation that I'm using it actually is from Makeup Forever, and it does oxidize and blends into my natural skin tone. So I'm sorry, but not sorry that it looks orange on camera, but it will blend into my natural skin color afterwards. So my quasi funky happily casually with what I've just did there, I'm going to go in with some red grease paint, and I'm going to go all over the white bits that I've not covered up with the foundation, and I'm going to just go all around the perimeter of the, you know, the bruise mark, the skin cutting, should I say. I'm not going to be overly neat with this. I'm just brushing it over very vigorously, very roughly, because this look does not need to be pretty. It doesn't need to be precise. If it's going to be precise, then it's not going to look realistic enough in dark light, in natural light, or whatever light. Continuing to do that all around, and then I'm going to go in with some black. Now when I do the black, I'm going to say that once I start doing the black, I go kind of like over the red, and then I dig the black underneath the cotton wool that I've already placed over the scales, just to add even more dimension into the whole look. As you can see here, I'm now using a range of reds, oranges, browns, and I'm going over the whole, you know, cut look, and on my natural skin tone, as well as the foundation and the whiteness of the prosthetic, just to make it look a bit more natural looking. And because I've used grease paints, this is also going to make the grease paints stay in place, because the grease paints do move when they get really warm, and I don't want anything to move. I want everything to stay in place, apart from the blood that I will add later on, because I want my blood to actually go on to other people. I really don't care if they get messy or not. Like, don't get close to me if you don't want to get messy. This is like my philosophy in life. Now can you see how that my leg is starting to look a lot burnt, as if like the skin has been burnt? That's the look that I'm going for, and I want my leg and the under latex look to look as if it's dead skin, because when you get cut or you've got uplifted skin, it does look dead and it gradiates going to your living tissue, and that's the whole look that I'm going for. So now I'm going in with some blue eyeshadows, and I'm going to create the scales. Now I'm going in with one shade first before I go in with a second shade to deepen the colors and everything. I'm going to stop talking here now before I go on to the next bit. Using the grease paints, I'm using the white to highlight the tips of the scales, and I'm going to say I chose to do 3D scales because I wanted people to be able to feel and touch everything, as opposed to where other YouTubers that I've seen have kind of drawn them on and you can't feel that texture. I wanted people to be able to feel the texture when I was doing this look. So I'm just blending that out, and now you can see I'm using an MUA highlighter that they actually brought out for Halloween, and I'm just highlighting the middles of the upraised scale parts just to bring the look all together, just because, you know, scales on fish or mermaids, or not that there are actually any real mermaids, but in different lights they shimmer, and I wanted to show that part into the look. I didn't want everything to look just one dimensional, even though it is a 3D look. Now it's time to place some blood onto that, because this is a Halloween kind of freaky, spookishly kind of a look. So I'm placing some blood onto that, and yes, I did use tea bags. Tea bags, you saw that just before there. I'm using tea bag leaves to place in that because I want it to look scabby and everything. I'm just going to place that around very sporadically and randomly, and that's what sporadic means. I'm just going to just place that around the womb, and therefore this is pretty much the end look. Keep watching so you can get to see a look in the light that I want you to see it in, but not the light that it's going to be seen in. And then I'm going to show you how I got my webbed fingers looks afterwards. I'll run you through that very quickly, just because I didn't record it, I did it through Snapchat. If you have got this far in the video so much and you've already liked this video, make sure you give me a great big thumbs up, and please do subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I really do you know, appreciate that you're even watching this video, and I appreciate that you watch loads of other YouTubers. I am a YouTuber who is just starting out in makeup, and you know, if you like this video, please let me know. Leave a comment down below also. I'm going to go on to show you now how I got my webbed finger look, which I'm going to show you in 5, 4, 3, 2, now. I'm going to show you how I got this look. I'm not going to show you the process of how it, but I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to show you with pictures. That's what I mean. I'm going to show you with pictures how I got the webbed finger look. So first off, I sketched out my hand on a white plain panel, and then I used these products there. I mixed the eyeshadow with the liquid latex, and then I, just dab that onto the template that I already kind of mixed. I put some cotton wool in there, some wool, just to add some definition. Then I did a few more layers. So this piece actually was made out of 3 layers. And that's it, guys. Rogue Marby Scott.